Hey everyone, QUEERVEE here. This time with another ACEO, which I actually did in December, but I'm just now getting around to doing the voiceover for it. So for this one is for my friend Kenome, and they wanted a moon. So I am doing this watercolor galaxy and moon thing for them, and I decided to try and make this one a little bit more like a tutorial. We'll see how that works. I don't know exactly how to explain what I'm doing because I don't even know what I'm doing, but I know this is something that a lot of people want to do, like figure out how to paint galaxies. So and I watched a lot of YouTube videos on it. So basically what you want to do is use it with do watercolors and use a lot of water. Like before you even put paint down, like put water on your paper, because you really want the wet on wet techniques for the galaxy. And pick like a few different colors, you know, like purples, blues, and purples, or no, I said purples, pinks. Purple, pinks, and blues are like galaxy colors, but you could do other ones too. Like people have green and, you know, other colors like that, so you can really choose whatever colors you want. But you know, pick a few and then just kind of keep laying them down in different swatches. Just throw the paint down, make sure it's wet on wet, because if you put it on dry, like, it's not going to have the same effect. So yeah, and you just kind of want to get it all in there, and if it doesn't look like a galaxy yet, that's okay, because you're going to be putting a lot of layers on this. Like, you know, if you don't want to wait around, make sure you have like a heat gun, or I actually use a blow dryer, which is not recommended, but that's all I have. I don't have a heat gun, so I use a blow dryer to dry it because I'm impatient. But yeah, so basically you just want to like keep putting on more layers until it looks a little bit more like what you're looking for, and try to like concentrate, like start concentrating where you put the paint in certain areas. Like, don't just put paint everywhere, because then it'll all be like even, and you want it to be like lighter in some areas and darker in some areas. So yeah, make sure you're like, you keep putting on paint in like specific places that you decide are going to be the dark places. You can kind of see in that top right corner is one for me, and like right to the top left of the moon is a dark space. And yeah, I like to do the galaxy part before the moon, but here I am starting to go in with the moon. And the moon is very similar to the galaxy. You want to use wet on wet techniques, so put like water where you want to put your strokes first, and then put the paint on. I just used like a blue color for the moon, but you know, it probably would have looked nicer if I used more than one color, but I just went with the one color. So I used this like dark blue, and you can use any color. It doesn't have to be a moon. You could, you know, make kind of planet that looks like this, but I was just trying to make a moon, and you know, pick certain, again, like you did for the galaxy, pick certain places on the moon that you're going to make darker, because you're also going to be layering up the paint a little bit on here. And yeah, just kind of move the paint around with your water. Don't be too like specific about it, because then you might, you know, mess it up. You just kind of want to throw it down there a little bit and kind of guide it a little bit in ways, but it doesn't have to look like the actual Earth moon or anything. You know, you don't have to follow like specific craters. Like, it's just watercolor. You just throw it down. You know, have some fun with it. And you know, if places get a little too dark, you know, try to lift it up a little bit. But yeah, I definitely recommend like always kind of going wet on wet for this whole moons and galaxies. At least it works the best for me, because it really looks pretty and has that watercolory effect. And yeah, you can really make your moon look like it has like ridges and craters and stuff like that just by layering up your paint in different ways. And I've done this a few times. So hopefully it looks good. Hopefully I'm not bad at it. I think that this is something, just like everything, that you know, practice and just keep doing it. Keep painting little galaxies. And yeah, basically for the remainder of this video, I'm just going in and layering up the different areas And yeah, I am now disappointed that I only used blue on the moon, because I'm like, oh, it would have looked cool if I had thrown some other colors in there, you know, especially with the wet on wet. It would have been really pretty, but that's okay. It still looks pretty cool, and my friend really liked it for Christmas. I know, I'm so backed up on videos, you guys. This is one of 10 videos I have recorded that I have not done the voiceovers for. So I'm really sorry. I'm hopefully gonna get through a lot of them this month. I'm trying to get through them. But yeah, I did a lot of ACEOs for Christmas. If you didn't see those videos, I've been doing them. And then last month, in February, it was my goal to make 8 ACEOs during the month. And I completed that goal. And I recorded almost all of them, maybe like half of them. And the only one you guys saw was the palette full packs one. The rest I have yet to record the voiceover for, so that's still coming. You can see here that I went back and even added more to the galaxy. I mean, you can just kind of keep going, like, keep adding paint until it looks exactly how you want it. I also wanted to make the moon a little more rounder, so I was kind of cleaning up the edges a little bit there. But yeah, you can really like make it how you want it and just throw in whatever colors you like in there and just keep layering it up. That's really the key. Like, if you just expect your galaxy to look like a galaxy in one layer, it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe, I'm sure some people can make it look like pretty cool. But if you want a more detailed galaxy, you should probably layer it up. And yeah, then you know you gotta add the stars. So we gotta get some like white acrylic paint. And wow, I splattered that way too intensely with my toothbrush there. So I'm kind of going in and taking the paint away and making little stars other places, because that was a mess. Try to be careful when you put paint on a toothbrush or a paintbrush. And look, I made another line there. I'm bad with the paint, with the white paint, acrylic paint, because I don't know, either like I don't put like enough water in, or I put too much water, and it's just like and I like just that's something I definitely gotta learn. So, but hey, it's the stars, they don't have to be like specific. That's the reason you're splattering them with a paintbrush or a toothbrush. And if you guys don't know how to do that, where's my toothbrush? If you guys don't know how to do that, all you do is like you put paint right here and you like do this with your fingers, and that's what you do. And you just got to be careful about it and kind of, you know, make sure you're aiming it in the right place. But you can also do it with a paintbrush, like just load, which I did both ways, because they give different splatter effects. So if you use a paintbrush, you just want to like load up paint on the top and just like tap your brush to make it go down, or even like if you really want to, but it's better to tap it. But I like both splatter effects, so I kind of use both in my galaxy paintings. But you can do either. The stars are pretty necessary to make it look like a galaxy. I mean, I'm sure it will look like one without it, but it's like, what's a galaxy without all the stars and stuff there? So I really hope you guys like that video. I'll pop up a screenshot of, or a picture of the ACEO I did. I don't have it because I already sent it to my friend. But hopefully you guys can see a little close up there. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. I loved making this. This is one of my favorite things to paint. I have an even bigger version here. This is not the one that I did in this video. This is not the same one I did in the video, but I used pretty much the exact same colors, and this is bigger. This is a bigger piece. The ACEO is much smaller. So there you go. You can kind of see, this is for Qvember. But yeah, you can see more details in there, and yeah, you definitely want to use watercolor paper for this, by the way. I know I didn't say that, but yeah, watercolor paper. Otherwise, you're just using too much water for like any other kind of paper. So yeah, I hope that was helpful to you guys. I hope that wasn't like too boring to watch. I don't know, I've never done tutorial type thing before, so I hope you guys like that. Thanks so much. I would love it if you could hit the like button, subscribe to me, or leave a comment. I'd love to get to know you guys. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.